You might have seen advertisement of low sugar or low calorie mooncakes, but here's the thing. Do you know that they are pretty much useless? Watch also, you now know why eating them could make you gain more weight instead, and what you should do to avoid gaining weight while eating mooncake. So, in case you didn't know, the Mid-Autumn Festival, also known as the Mooncake Festival, is a traditional Chinese celebration that takes place on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month. There are several legends about this festival, but the main legend we know is that it's not a public holiday. Nevertheless, mooncakes were said to be used to secretly pass. Who cares, yeah, right? Nowadays, mooncakes are usually being gifted from one business to another, or from a friend to another, which is why they can be so super expensive when it's just sugar into a moonshake, cause very often, we will spend more to impress our friends than to stay happy. If not, why I bought a Rolex and therefore have to eat Maggi mee for 6 months. But in recent years, with people focusing more on their health, we have been hearing about mooncakes that are so-called healthier. Now, as a licensed dietitian with a PhD in nutrition, my first thought is this. Okay, so healthier, that means are they going to use whole grain or maybe have whole food in the mooncake? Heck, are they even going to have fiber in the mooncake? If so, they'll be so say. No lah, they say low calories and low sugar instead. Might as well just say can make you lose weight lah. You see, sorry to burst your bubble, but that might not be that helpful after all. While it's true that to lose weight, we need to ingest fewer calories than we burn, but that's like knowing that a plane crashes when the plane is dropping from the sky to the ground at high speed, nose first. This is the science, but the methodology is different. Now, going back to the plane example, we know the science because that's physics, but we must know the methodology to prevent that, which in this case is to have a licensed pilot to operate the plane, of course. Similarly, to lose weight, it's the same. The science is about calories, but the methodology is mainly this, to eat whole food and fiber, and to avoid processed food or empty calories. Yeah, I know you're going to argue things like,
hey, Blue Cat, eventually it still boils down to calories ma.
In which I would say, why do you even bother to argue with someone on the internet who isn't even a human but a cat? Going into that will be a 6-hour video so you can read this book, The Obesity Code, Unlocking the Secrets of Weight Loss by Dr. Jason Fung instead. Basically, long story cut short, mooncakes with lower calories will only mean that you consume fewer calories, which is useful but it might make you eat more since you think it's lower calorie. That phenomenon is already being well documented in studies on zero-calorie drinks, whereby people eat more when they drink zero-calorie drinks, leading to weight gain instead. Now, lower sugar also sounds good, but that means the sugar might be replaced with more paste, which is sugar in another form as well, so it's pretty much pointless. It's just that it tastes less sweet instead. Both these options sound healthy, but they might not work after all. So, how can we not gain weight? Here's another way: setting goals. Here's a solution. From now until say 20 September, write this in your phone every morning. My quota for a day is only 1/8 piece of a mooncake. Then follow through with that and think about that night whenever you can. I know you are thinking, hey, Bodo, if really so easy, right? Everyone will have what big time by writing what they want to achieve every morning. You think I anyhow say what, man? Now, before that, let's look at what will happen when you write that down. When you see a mooncake, you have known in your mind that your goal is 1/8 piece for that day. I know you think you will succumb to your temptation, but with a specific number, your temptation will be reduced by a lot because our minds focus more on numbers than abstract things. After that, you might still be hungry, but you opt for other healthier food. Cause remember, mooncake is just a bag of sugar. And yes, that will stop you from eating one whole mooncake, which is equivalent to 2 nasi-lemak. Yeah, seriously. I know it doesn't sound like it will work, but trust me, if this doesn't work, I'll refund you the time you spent watching this video. So this will be the refunded video. It's a video telling you why drinking fruit juice is unhealthy. And in case you need to refund and then cannot find me, just subscribe first so you know where to seek for a refund. I'm so smart.